Greetings and welcome to the FERM Faves New Edition Volume 2. I know the timing is a bit confusing. For these first couple back, I'm doing them every 2 weeks, and these faves are being finalized with this video being recorded at the beginning of the second week of the next period. Ideally, I want to do it weekly again, but as I mentioned in the first video, I got a lot of other things going on, and I'm trying to keep the workload light until it picks up a little more steam over here. So the songs you're about to hear, Volume 2, is from the period of March 2nd through March 13th. That's the 2-week period. Last week, as of the recording of this episode, was the first week for Volume 3, and then this week will be the final week that you can submit to be considered for Volume 3, and that video will come out in 2 weeks from now. This is the most confusing thing. I'm sorry. It's the way it's got to be for now. Every 2 weeks, expect a FERM Faves result. That's all you got to know for the most part. Again, we'll try to return to 1 week once everything's running smoothly. So I've picked another 5. Again, no real particular order, kind of, but not really. It could change day to day. This is the order that I chose at the time of this recording. I don't like making lists of favorites in the order of how favorite they are because oftentimes it overlaps. But for the purposes of entertainment value and legitimacy, we're calling it a top 5. Same thing as last video. If you comment and you come through to the live streams, I will credit your username account with bonus Fermions. I'm going to do another 500. Last time I'm going to do 500. It's going to be reduced to 250 next time. So comment whatever you want. Ideally, make a comment about the songs or one of them or all of them. And as for the rewards for the favorites, the person who submitted the track actually has an account on the app, on the website, realferm.com. It will automatically credit that account with a FastPass credit to be used to prioritize a future submission. If not, too bad. No, I'm just kidding. I will credit your chat account with Fermions, but really you should make an account if you're submitting often. Lots of perks. I don't sell you data. It's all good. It's just a quick Google sign-in. Speaking of which, I added a new feature where every first submission of a stream that is a free submission earns a punch card. It earns a punch on the punch card, is what I meant to say. After you do 6, you get a free priority credit token in your account. You gotta have an account. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Instagram version will be out at FERM Factor, and I will mention all the artists in the description there as well. But the YouTube videos are for a little more intimate of a reaction and recognition experience here for the FERM Faves. So without further ado, let's start off with number 5. So we're starting off here with Down to Earth by Lil Yonder. Now this reminds me of something I meant to say in the intro, which is something I always try to say for the FERM Faves, is that I try my best to pick a nice variety of genres, so there's ideally something for someone in a general audience of music enthusiasts, and this submission here checks off a very unique box. It's a cool, like, kind of emo trap thing, but not really. It's more chill, kind of lo-fi vibes. Let's go ahead and listen to the portion that I've clipped here. I'll comment further.
Emo bitches broke my heart, so I play on my guitar, and I just wrote a song called I Just Crashed the Car. Bitch, you know I'm down to earth. Let's go smoke this Swisher first, then we eat McDonald's and the sweet tea just to quench the thirst. Blood shake on my cookie shirt, and after we go eat dessert. After we gon' pull up to my house and then we wash the dirt. Bitch, you know I'm down to earth. Let's go smoke this Swisher first.
So yeah, I love this chill vibe with kind of a subtly aggressive message. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it's a nice contrast with what he's saying and the feel of the instrumental. The vocals sit excellently in the pocket. They're clear, they're crisp. It's not over-processed. It just has a nice sound for this style. And his flow over the chord changes, that's what really sell it for me. It just feels nice, and there's some fun lyrics in there as well. Down to Earth by Lil Yonder. Shout out to him. Also, I forgot to say in the intro, you can find all the links to these submissions as they were sent in, or sometimes I override it with a stream link depending, at realferm.com/faves. Faves. You'll also see the Hall of Firm button on the homepage. That'll bring you there too. And also, real quickly before we move on, I want to note the very interesting dip in the way this is mixed in the tonal balance. It's right around that 3000 mark, and I've been seeing this a lot, and sometimes it seems like that's something that is actually missing. In this case, if I hadn't seen that visually, I would have never thought that it was lacking anything. This is a perfect example of how not all mixes fit the target curves in the tonal balance space. Now, moving on to number 4. We got Inner Demons by Jonathan Panetta featuring Oren. Jonathan Panetta has been submitting for a long time. He's got a great catalog of real rock tracks with real instrumentation, something that feels more and more like a novelty these days, but he's one of the ones that keeps it alive on this platform at least. This is from an album he released called Turn the Tables back in 2023. Let's take a listen. Drum pattern's a little unexpected. Super effective chorus with the harmonies and everything. The whole mix sounds great. It sounds exactly how punk rock, alternative rock like this should sound, in my opinion. The performances are solid. It's a full package. Inner Demons, Jonathan Panetta. Shout out to Oren. Turn the Tables, the album. Let's move on to number 3. So on this opening frame of the clip, I had not yet gotten the title and artist name typed out in the now playing box down there. But as you can see, it is Calvonix with a track called Hips Don't Lie featuring Diego Flores. Calvonix is another one who's been submitting for a while, and I think one of the few who's joined since I took that break, and I'm not sure if he was ever around when I was doing the FERM Faves initially 2 years ago or however long ago that was, and he sent in so many videos. It is truly impressive how much content this guy has put out over a course of 10 years, I want to say. They all sound great, but this one in particular really gripped me. Let's go ahead and play it.
Baby, I go when you say so. Bebé, eres fuego. Te llamo, dame tu dinero. Te gusta mi flujo, es fijo enero. Like Snoop D-O double G, I'm a C-R-I-P, but at the P-L-E-M-C with cerebral palsy, that's me. Motherfucker, you be trippin'. Never thought I could do this. Listen, can't walk but music say, yeah, yeah. With the bro, big love, we spittin'. After this, we gonna slay fried chicken in the kitchen. That's how we do dudes, kill a beat, then stay on the move. That's it, that's them. Gal want his big love friends till the end, kill Jack, cause Eminem, yeah. Don't act like you don't feel that vibe. Sexy lady, those hips don't lie.
Hell yeah. So not only is this video super high quality and really fun to watch for many reasons, Calvonix seriously went off on this verse. The spitting is pinpoint perfect. He just gets into such a nice groove with the beat. Truly a solid performance, and the energy felt right, and the lyrics are hilariously awesome. And there's 2 other artists on here. Calvonix was just the first verse of the song, so if you like that tidbit, I would encourage you to check out the rest of it to see the other artists perform on their verses. Shout out Calvonix. Hips Don't Lie. At number 2, we have Goonie of One by Matt Nye. Matt Nye has such an effectively consistent sound every time I've heard him. It's really cool to hear him continue to do his thing. You'll see what I mean in this clip. Let's check it out.
Check me out, someone fucked up when they let me out. I'm a Goonie of One. Watch me smoke a blunt under the sun till it turned to the moon. Underneath the stars, I'm still out looking for Mufasa. See no faces in the sky, just the lights of a helicopter. I roll another blunt and then I breathe it in. Some high from the pain through the window, watch the seasons end. I roll another blunt and then I breathe it in. Some high from the pain through the window, watch the seasons end. I seen enough, I draw the blinds and take a seat again. Put my feet up, mark up the table, proof that we've been here. Knew the world was mine, but in the sky there's no blimp here.
Hell yeah, Matt Nye, such an effective lo-fi, jazzy, hip-hop, chill rap type of rapper who really captures his emotional state every song he records. I can feel it. It's very particular. You can really tell that he's feeling what he's saying when he says it. The energy is great, is what I'm trying to say. Flows are always on point, and I think one of the things I said, if I recall correctly, when I originally heard this on the live stream there, was noting that he didn't rhyme the entire hook, which is something kind of rare. People feel like they need to rhyme everything a lot of the times. I'm kind of one of those people too sometimes when I write lyrics, but he makes it work so well where he switches the rhyme scheme up. I don't think many people can do it as efficiently as he did there. Goonie of One, Matt and I, shout out to you. Which brings us to last but certainly not least, I Don't Wanna Be by Jessie Lashley. So this is her first music video, I do believe. She's got such a great voice, and this is just a really beautiful song. I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. Beautiful.
Open your eyes, open your mind. Why can't you see that I'm not permanent, baby? I don't wanna be desperate anymore. I don't wanna be crying at your door, screaming, let me in, when you ain't gonna let me in.
Ooh. Jessie Lashley, I Don't Wanna Be. Really awesome vocal performance overall. Just very expressive. Lots of extra accents in there. Not accent like the way you talk, but like, I guess I'm forgetting the word for those melodic spurts of climbing up and down and falsetto and all these switches and stuff like that. It also feels very real, the performance, particularly because it's just the piano and it's like almost like a free form timing where there's not like a strict metronome clock going, and it just gives it that human pacing, which I think adds to the overall beauty of the production here. And the video is awesome. Some really interesting shots. This moon shot here is quite impressive. I have a feeling that might be some kind of effect. Either way, it looks awesome. My favorite part about this is that subtle chord change that happens at the end of the choruses. I'll replay it real quick so I can point out exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me in, when you ain't gonna let me in.
It's like a half step minor chord transition or something like that. I don't have perfect pitch and I didn't do harmonic analysis, but really beautiful songwriting and performance overall. Well done, Jessie Lashley. Shout out to you. I Don't Wanna Be music video on YouTube. Again, link realfirm.com/faves. You'll see them all there now. And that'll do it for volume 2 of the new edition of the FERM Faves. I probably won't say the new edition every time going forward, but it felt right this time. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment. As I said, anyone that comments, I will add 500 Fermions to your chat username loyalty points. 1,000 equals a free priority submission, and I'll be back with volume 3 2 weeks from now, hopefully, if all goes well. Peace and love. See you in the next one.